Hello, beautiful feathered friends, and welcome. Thank you for clicking on the video. Anybody that subscribed and pushed that like button, I send you so many blessings and appreciation. I have not been saying that, and I am very, very grateful, even if it's only 5. I love this because I'm growing, and every time I get a comment from one of you guys, it actually gives me some kind of information that I'm needing at that time. So thank you so much for your kind words or whatever words come to your mind that you feel guided to share. It's pretty crazy when I'm needing an answer to something, and then I'm like, you know what, I'll just disconnect from the thought, and then I'll just go in the studio and check and see what's going on, which I haven't been doing lately. And the past, I think 3 or 4 comments on the past couple of videos have had like a little nugget, like a little something that I needed. So thank you for sharing your beautiful energy with me. We're gonna start this off with the 7 of Wands. I did go ahead and read this card. It is from the Alchemical Visions Tarot, because if you're on this video, I already know that you're aligning with the frequency that I have been studying and going over, and this is more of like a soul alchemy. You're on the precipice of the Philosopher's Stone, the reddening, the vital life force. You have refined and broke things down. I'm also getting a blacksmith hammering the metal, like getting the impurities out. You have been hammering, your subconscious has been, oh, that makes sense now. I was wondering why I drew this yesterday. Bubbles out of the water. So if you can see this, I didn't color anything, but it's like water, and literally up out of the water, bubbles. And now it makes sense. There are bubbles, there are fears, there are things that are coming up so that we are aware of them. So when you get aggravated and get frustrated, to be like, and you'll be surprised when you ask yourself this question and you actually end up figuring out that it wasn't even yours, that you picked it up from somebody. Because if you can think of a version of yourself from, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago, if, you know, I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you can do that. And there were parts of yourself at that time that you really love, and you might be like, why am I not like that anymore? Ask those deep questions, because you're actually going to pull that version of you. It's like pulling more of your innocence, pulling more of your divine child into the vessel that you're in now, and it heals. And you'll realize, wow, I was doing that. I was thinking that way, and it wasn't even my energy. So very cool stuff. This card is also talking about the 7 metals, the different processes of reaching the alchemical process, and how there is a woman, I guess I can't show it because it does kind of have boobies, but there's a woman here on a lion. Leo could be really significant. And there's also a monk in the background with a sword, but he's actually there just to help encourage the lion. And excuse me, maybe somebody just watched my video about the green lion, the alchemical process. Go back and watch it, I guess. That was a very deep esoteric day. 333. Some days it's more like mundane or on the surface. Other days it's really, really deep, and we're getting into the reddening, the yellowing, the lightening, all of the processes to refine and get all the impurities out. So what is left is the Philosopher's Stone of what we really want. Oh, here it is. Thank you. The Divine Feminine. So this card talks about how they have repressed the Divine Feminine energy within males and females. So everybody's walking around as if they've never left their trauma. They're all in filters. That's why you get to a point of being a people pleaser or wanting to talk to everybody. You end up picking up on, like, they're actually still going through their karma. And there's something about that. Let others go through their karma. You don't need to explain yourself, because if you try to explain yourself, it's like it gives them an opening to try and pull you in and pull on your emotional strings. And if you emotionally attach to something, yeah, so just be aware. 434, and don't, it's a way of protecting your peace. Because you are going through a very significant process right now of refining and letting these energies bubble up, identifying them, and then popping them. And you can do that as like a visualization, like go into a meditation, imagine some water, and just say anything that needs to any impurities, anything that's holding me back in my subconscious, anything that is not useful for the path and the journey ahead, I allow it to arise, and then just imagine bubbles coming up, pop, pop, pop. And I just made this up because now I'm thinking that I would like to do that. That's actually a really good idea. It's amazing what your visualizations, if you create a visualization and give it intention, it will work like magic. It can be the silliest thing in the world. Maybe you're walking a tightrope, random, and you're imagining yourself getting to the other side. And below is just everything that is a distraction. And if you get to the other side and stay focused on your line, again, I'm just making this up. And that's what spirit is. It's imagination and pulling out circumstances or a visualization and giving it intention. Like, I'm going to envision myself getting all the way to the other side, to that building, to my next step, to the shore that I am trying to reach, and while being protected. And I don't know, just add elements to it and then watch how it reflects in your outer world. It's really cool, you guys. Okay. I'm getting really excited. Maybe you're feeling really excited. I don't know why I'm grabbing it, but sure. The Anime Food Tarot. I just got this. Don't ask me why. I do love Japanese food, not gonna lie. And I bought some pickled plums, and I think one of my ancestors loves pickled plums. So I'm actually gonna use it in an offering. But don't eat them until you put them in the fridge, because they're better colder. I just wish the consistency was a little thicker. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna be rambling. What's the situation, Spirit, with this protecting themselves? 6 of Wands. Sushi. So the 7 of Wands is helping you actually reach some kind of victory. Yeah, I mean, 6 of Wands, success. Did I say that right? Give me 2 more with this, for the situation. 9 of Pentacles? Oh my God. Oh my God. We have the 4 of Cups that was peeking behind it, behind the 9 of Pentacles. Somebody just had steak, a wagyu. Oh my God, that stuff is so good. That word, steak. You're trying, okay, hold on. 10 of Wands, black coffee. I'm not taking that. 4 of Cups. You may not be seeing your victory and your independence and your pentacles stacking up, but Spirit's saying it's there. Because with the 4 of Cups, with this green tea, you may not see something. You may not see how your cup is bursting. Like, you're overflowing because you're pouring into yourself. Otherwise, the 6 of Wands and 9 of Pentacles would not have come out. You're learning to protect your energy. You're learning to understand the beliefs that you attach to and the stories that people tell you. Like, it's always half truth, so read between the lines. Interesting. One more. Is this a person? Oh, shit. Your obstacle is you have 2 people who, a fire sign and a air sign, that, let's find out. Why are you showing this to us? Oh, I just heard, because this is who you need to protect your energy against. But you're so smart, and you stay so present in the moment that you're able to pick up on the subtle cues and know what is right for you and what's not right for you, and pulling in what is going to help you develop this Philosopher's Stone, and then busting out the impurities and like just allowing it to pass. Like, if it works for these people, that's great. Doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Now, there's always a reason that we end up going around these energies. I'm now realizing that I am put in places that, because I'm so loving and so nurturing, and you could resonate with this. to see how people are going to treat you. And then you start catching on to the patterns, and like you can level out. So you're put into scenarios where people are in this loop and they're stuck and they don't see something. And then here comes your beautiful butt and you end up gathering, like, because they have something for you. Even if they're most of the time, people are forever people. They are there for a reason and a season, and we are interacting with them because they have something that we need and we have something that they need, in a mutual exchange. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles for work. Tea and dessert set. So what's their advice? What's their advice, Spirit? What is their advice? Advice? Somebody could be a president. Somebody could be a class president. This could have to do with the president. I'm not sure. The Wheel of Fortune, mystery. There's something very mysterious about this. I'm telling you, it's like Spirit is preparing a table of success for you. The way this started, you could have, I mean, if you do tarot and you've been pulling the 4 of Cups or seeing the 4 of Cups and you're just like, I appreciate everything that I have. I'm not dismissing a cup that the divine is giving me. It's because you don't see it yet. And you're not supposed to see it yet. 1119. Hold on. Yeah, you never know what you're gonna get. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Bubba Gump. And Forrest Gump. So, mysterious croquettes. Do you see how it's a mystery? You never know what you're going to get. You're going to bite into it. Could be a fish. Could be broccoli. Could be, what is that? Cheese. Could be a bone. It could be a bone. Potato salad. Journaling. You could be eating with chopsticks. You like eating with chopsticks? Yeah, I did forget, didn't I? I even see a little pickled plum right there. Look at that. Pickled plum. I am such a dork. There is a big change. Things are changing. Work is changing. Careers are changing. The way people view things are changing. You're viewing things differently. Embrace the mystery is what Spirit just said with this advice. Oh, too many. One more for this advice. One more for the advice. 5 of Cups, pickled seaweed. You need to, 5 of Cups is so deeply emotional. So something that didn't work out. Something was recently a disappointment, but it was supposed to, so you could have been interacting with a couple different energies and you're like, oh my God, this is it. This is, you know, things are aligning or what they're saying sounds nice. Ooh, the Fool, pickled plum, original. But I don't think it was what you wanted. You're very popular. You're popular with the dark and the light and the ghosts and the spirits and your ancestors that are roaming around. My mouth just got really runny. Weird. Embrace whatever loss is coming. If you've already experienced this, oh, so you could have put a lot of time and effort towards something with your career, and now it's time to walk away. Because the 5 of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune coming up for the 8 of Pentacles, which is career. Others of you, if you're not even messing around with other people, this is just your King of Wands energy. And your King of Swords. Strict boundaries. Like, look at all these people trying to disturb him while he's eating. That's why you need to defend yourself here with the 7 of Wands. Defend your energy, your aura, so that nobody can disrupt this beautiful thing you have going. I also see you actually cooking your own food. Yeah, server. Chocolate curry bun, temperance. You're alchemizing the energy. Okay, what what's there? Give me one more for the advice with the Five of Cups, because it's a heck of an advice. Queen of Swords, yeah. Dinner cook. You pick up that sword, pick up that knife. Go cook yourself some food. Actually speak to your food. Set intentions. The vibration, you can... The baru nuts I've been eating, I've been setting intentions and thanking it for giving me strength and vitality and keeping me focused on what needs to be focused on. When you feed that energy into your food, look it up. It's all scientifically proven now. You're ingesting that energy and you will feel a difference. Absolutely. So I see you seeing what really truly matters and making some kind of change, even if it involves some kind of loss. Queen of Pentacles, Ganesha, you are very much stepping up and taking... Pickle Plum is still at the bottom. You're taking a leap of faith to find a way to completely nurture and love yourself and pour into yourself to the point where you are radiating golden light and everything is attracted to you. Opportunity. What is their opportunity? The Knight of Swords, lunchbox maker. So Knight of Swords, a recent description I read, which I really liked, is the Knight of Swords is very determined and goes after, it's the fastest knight. It knows exactly where to go. This is your opportunity. Oh, that's awesome. And it also showed in the other deck, your shadow is like all armored up. It has a full body of armor, but in the 3D, you're portrayed as somebody that maybe is naive. Somebody might be getting their nails done. Somebody that's naive or doesn't know that much. But again, you're put in places like this, like I was saying earlier, so that you get, one, you're learning something from them and they're learning something from you. But you're also breaking, like when your consciousness becomes aware of something, it actually logs it for the spirit and for other energies to be like, oh, okay, this is part of the old timeline. This divine being has already registered this, so we can go in. And a lot of the times we just have to get out of the way. You got to get out of the way so spirit can do what needs to be done in this situation. And maybe you've noticed this pattern throughout your life. You put in situations, you end up evolving and leveling up, and it's like spirit wants to get you out of the way before others realize how valuable you really are. Two of Swords. Knight of Swords. Yeah, because the way you craft things is so beautiful. Look at her like putting this together. This is your opportunity to have determination, speed, knowing exactly where you're going, flowing with the wind. I'm hearing Gone with the Wind. I don't know what that's about. Gone with the Wind. Page of Pentacles, to start something you've had a vision on that you want to deliver and bring to the world. It's almost like this determination. See, she's all putting it together and then here's the server delivering it. This is your opportunity to put together and connect all the dots and have that Philosopher's Stone within you. I'm also getting Iron Man now. Like in Loki, when he like tried to tap him and mind control him or something, and he was like, no, it doesn't work on me. That's you. It doesn't work on you. So you're able to keep going when in the past people were able to like push them down, steal some of their metals, keep them from defending themselves and keeping somebody stuck. It's keeping individuals stuck. One more for this opportunity. Meat on the bone. 6 of Pentacles behind that. 10 of Pentacles behind that. It's because it's wet. Something was sticky. There was a sticky situation. Okay. So meat on the bone. Strength. You've tamed the lion within. You've tamed your shadow. You know how to feed your shadow. You know when situations are going to trigger you, and it's like you can put on that extra, your shadow can put on that extra armor and be like, hey, we got you. It's okay. You're present. You're aware of the energies around you. Don't be afraid to go into situations that spirit is leading you to, but because you are guided and you are protected. This is amazing. I love this. I love it. And then the 6 of Pentacles, because you're being led to something that's equal give and take. And oh my God, this hot pot looks so good. I'm I've never even had a hot pot, but I really want to try one. 10 of Pentacles, equal give and take from your ancestors, from your bloodline, from this is also material. Everything is leading to a material, because the Knight of Swords, the determination with your focus, which is like for me like fire and air, which is leading you to help you get something up off the ground, a vision, a project, with the Page of Pentacles, through compassion, through taming and being calm and centered. Because even over here with the opportunity, we ended with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, knowing that you have boundaries and not feeling ashamed or bad for being like, no, I can't do that. Because if you're saying no to yourself, it has to be a no to them. If you're saying yes to yourself and them, that works. But if you're going to say yes to somebody else and no to yourself, just be honest. That's, I really want to help you, but that's not something I can do. Because it interferes with what I have going on. So with the 6 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles, I'm going to put them back in, but that's very significant because it was hidden. It was hidden. It was stuck behind the card, the Strength card that came out. Meat on the bone. Otoro sushi spread. Whoever you are, there is something hidden. And for the 9 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands, and all of these court cards, it's almost like I'm getting Jesus at the Last Supper. What's up with all this food? The Last Supper with Mary, embracing the divine feminine energy, and that's why he was able within himself and externally. The 12, okay, thank you for circling back around. The 12 disciples, it's like you are in touch with all versions of your younger self, your teenage self, your 20 self, your 30 self, your 40 self, your 50. I don't know how old you are. That's just, you would have to be. You would have to be in union or you have a deep understanding of your archetypes that make up your energies. And you have made friends with all of these aspects. That's really cool. So like the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and so on and so forth. And then all the way to the Knights and the Pages. So you know the innocence, you know creativity, you know when to step into this boss energy. 2, 2, 2, 2. What is their outcome? What is the outcome if they take this advice and purge and let go of whatever it is they lost? Maybe it was time. Maybe it was energetic, emotional energy. Something about the pain body. Ooh. Ooh, I am getting source. I'm getting strong, childlike wonder. Spirit is trusting you with something. It might seem... Somebody might go on an adventure. Hold on. Judgment. Somebody might be going on an adventure. Oh my God, of healing. An adventure of healing. Judgment. Star. Okay, so the outcome is you're going to be delivered some kind of truth. You could be going on some kind of journey or exploration, or Spirit might guide you somewhere so that you go to a place for healing. Because we have Judgment and the Star as your outcome. So there's a lot of healing, a potential for healing. There is obviously a truth that might be really hard to digest about your stability and your creativity, because we have 4 of Wands and Ace of Wands over here in reverse whenever I split it. Or your action. Maybe you haven't felt like you've been able to take a lot of action and you've been on the back burner a lot, but there's a reason for this. And again, there's that 5 of Cups. So that's the emotional loss. So it's not really the mental, it's the emotional. What was lost? Can I get a clarification for the 5 of Cups? Oh, come on, it's too many. A 7 of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Page of Cups. Like seeds that you planted. Possibly seeds that you planted with someone. School kid, customer, something about a school kid. Page of Cups. 5 of Cups. Spirit. Okay, very interesting. We'll see how that... I just want one, though, to clarify the Page of Cups, or the 5 of Cups. The Ace of Cups in the reverse. Bamboo shoot cookies. Or a panda bear. Justice. You could have thought you were... again, I'm getting this like you could have thought that somebody coming in was it. But Spirit likes to bring people in that we can't be with because you were the catalyst for them. They were supposed to see that a real version of Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine actually existed. And even though you felt something really strong, yeah, you had to move on. You had to move on because you have new love. It came out like this, clarifying the Five of Cups. Something wasn't real love. Okay? Give me one more with the Star and the Judgment. The Star and Judgment. Queen of Wands. You are in the Nine of Wands. You are stepping into your popular girl era, your popular boy era. Knowing your worth. Look at all this. You are going to have so many energies trying to give you things. Focus on your work. I feel like that is the main thing. It's work. It's work right now. Because you're going to... whoever you are, I don't think you realize what you actually do. You might downplay it, or other people just don't tell you. They never give you your flowers, so you've never actually known. So Spirit's like, let me show you. The Judgment card and the Star. Yeah. Four of Pentacles. Bar snacks. Nine of Cups fried chicken. You are going to feel so grounded. These are really grounding foods. Edamame, beans, nuts from the ground. Something about a beer, maybe. And then we have fried chicken. You're getting your wish, which is stability and groundedness. Because Four of Pentacles is here in the 3D. Like, that to me, whenever you see the picture, that's like mind, body, soul, spirit, like being fully anchored. It can also talk about holding on to a wish. Or I see, if this is your outcome, you're healing something, you're learning a truth about something so that you can heal and move on and hold on to something that is of true value, and it's actually your wish fulfillment. It's actually what your soul wants. Let me see. Seven of Wands. We're going to start it with the Seven of Wands, and we're going to end it with the Seven of Wands. Octopus wieners. Octopuses. So something is alien. Something is trying to wrap itself around you. But as long as you stay connected to yourself, you're going to be guided away from this. Ooh, Protagonist. Knight of Wands in reverse. Keep out. There's some people that want your yum yum. Your cookie. Your sausage. Oh my God. If you've already had a rebirth, they're trying to attach a lust demon to you. Just so you know. Yep, Seven of Cups. That would cause a lot of confusion and illusion in your life. Ooh, and then you wouldn't be able to move forward with the Chariot in reverse. And the Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to walk away! Stay away. Something about a squid and the Hermit and Virgo energy. Stay away. Focus on yourself. This is a test, okay? I know it's pulling you. I know it. But something is hidden. So focus on yourself and your career or what you're building or what you're growing, okay? I love you. The universe loves you. Everything's working out for your best and your highest good. And until next time, guys, peace.